Aloha everybody, so welcome to the extra video of Sonic Rivals. I'm just showing off a few extra things that I didn't cover in the main playthrough. For one thing, you can actually go to the options menu and change what the menu layout is to your favorite character of the game. You can make it a Sonic and then it changes like the colors. Sonic will be in the main menu and all that jazz. It's very similar to Sonic Adventure 2. In fact, that was one of my favorite things about Sonic Adventure 2 was that everyone could customize their menus, essentially, and who was narrating the actual voice clips and stuff. And I always thought that was kind of cool, because I always like that customizable thing. It's a very small detail, it doesn't really matter. But, if you want Metal Sonic to be your main menu guy, if you want the tiles to look light bluish or green or whatever, you can change that in the options. Again, very small detail. As I mentioned, when you beat the game with all 4 characters and then you play the game again, and you'll find that you have Metal Sonic in your character selection screen now. Unless you're replaying story mode. He doesn't have a story mode, but if you're playing the challenges or the multiplayer or the cup modes in any way, you can now select Metal Sonic. So a recap, because I did mention this before, but Metal Sonic, again, all the characters handle exactly the same. Metal Sonic will kind of trick you in that when he jumps, he doesn't curl into a ball like all the other characters do. But if you jump, you still should be able to jump into egg ponds or any other badniks and kill them in one hit, no problem. Metal Sonic still homing attacks, still does everything everyone else does. His special move is to steal the special move of whoever he is fighting. So if you're fighting Sonic, you'll get a burst of speed when you activate your special move. If you're fighting Shadow, you'll activate Chaos Control. Or if you're doing like I'm doing in this particular run, and I chose Silver to fight me in Crystal Mountain, when I get my special move, I can perform his Psychokinesis, a trick on him. And that way I can screw up his controls, and that'll do some big damage. We assume. Other than that, Metal Sonic is just Metal Sonic. He's no different from the other characters. If you want to play as Dr. Eggman's prized creation, his ultimate robot, and who doesn't, after all? Metal Sonic's awesome. Well, gotta beat the game with all 4 characters, and then you'll finally get Metal Sonic to play in challenge modes. So you notice I'm playing a challenge mode map this time around, and again, they don't actually change the levels at all. All they do is they give you a certain list of objectives, and you're basically trying to pull those off as you play through the level. So, you'll get a card if you collect, let's say, 125 rings. And if you clear the goal ring and you have more than 125, you'll get a card for clearing that objective. But there's like 5 objectives per challenge, so if I play my cards right, pun intended, then I can get 5 cards in one race. So if you're trying to collect cards to unlock alternate costumes or whatnot, you definitely want to play the challenge modes because, story mode only gives you 1 card per level. You beat a level, you get a card. But if you know what you're doing in challenge mode, you can unlock like 5 cards at a time. But again, they are randomized, so you will get some duplicates every now and then. It's like, oh, I got the Sonic card. I got the Sonic card again. Oh, look, a Sonic card. I haven't seen that before. But, every now and then you'll get that special card that you've never collected before. So, if you want to collect cards, play challenge mode. But again, the only real good thing about cards is that they change the costume of your characters. Like, certain sets will change the costumes of your characters. You need, like, a groups of 3, basically. I haven't collected every card in the game, nor have I unlocked every single costume that this game has to offer. Mainly because I don't play Sonic Rivals all that much. As I said, it's bland and forgettable. I don't really come back to this one all that much. When I got it, I played it. For this LP, I played it. But Sonic Rivals is just sort of I'm good. I'd rather play Sonic 2 some more. I'd rather go back to Sonic Generations, stuff like that. But look, I got 5 cards. Team Dark, a Chow, Dark Chow, the Egg Hawk, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Juya. Some people made weird comments before, like, hey, how come you got a Super Sonic card? How could Eggman Nega take a picture of Super Sonic? Guys, these cards aren't just real things that Eggman Nega is transforming, There's 2 Cream cards, there's 3 Amy cards, there's 3 Tails cards. I mean, come on. There's Froggy and Big and Storm the Albatross and blah 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 blah. I'm just showing you all the cards that I have collected thus far. As you can see, some I have not collected, but Basically, it just references all the games that were in the past, even Shadow the Hedgehog with the Gun Commander, Black Doom, and all that jazz. I didn't know the main Black Arm grunts were called Black Oaks until I saw these cards. The Black Oaks, huh? Okay, whatever. And then you got like classic Badniks, classic pictures. I got 119 out of 150 cards, so you know. As I said though, you get certain sets of cards, and then you can go and push triangle on your favorite character, and you get to decide what unlockable clothing pieces you unlocked that they can wear. So for Sonic, he's got like some cool black jumpsuit, he's got like a winter kind of jumpsuit, and then he's got black tie, where he's literally got a tuxedo on, you know, with the bow tie and everything. So that's pretty cool. Rarely in a Sonic game do you get alternate costumes, you know. I think Sonic Adventure 2 did it, and that was pretty much it. Generally, Sonic characters are what they are. You don't really get a skin to choose from, but this one, they do. I think it's funny, hilarious how if you're playing as Shadow or Silver, whatever costume they can switch to, their chest hair pops out of it. Like I'm wearing an 80s costume, which is a pink shirt, you know, a white coat, black pants and stuff, but like Shadow's chest hair is still popping out in front of it for some reason. I don't know if it's because they couldn't change the game model or whatever, but every costume has Shadow and Silver's chest hair sticking out, and I just think that's kind of funny. I'm not wearing that costume unless my chest hair can get, you know, some breathing room. I have the costumes on during this Egg Turtle boss fight, but it's really hard to see because, again, the PSP, this is the best quality PSP recording I can get at the moment. I'm not an HD guy, I know. But also, you know, when you're actually in the game, costumes are not that close up. The screen is kind of pulled back, so I don't really find like costumes, like changing into costumes is all a big deal. It's like, yeah, you can change the costumes, but I can barely see it, so whatever. It's an option. You can unlock costumes for the other characters. It is there, and booyah. So there's challenge mode, and there's also a cup mode where you can basically go through a series of 3 races, and if you've won most of the races, you will get a trophy, depending on how well you did. There's like bronze, silver, and gold. Basically, you win all the races, you get gold. All the other cups are locked until you complete the challenges of every zone, though, so you gotta master those challenges. And that's really all I have to show you guys. You know, Sonic Rivals, yeah, some people like it. I'm pretty meh on it, but hey, if you like Sonic Rivals, that is what this game has to offer. So, I guess I'll see you later. Toodles.